is the data and the rules and the regulations that surround it, but also individuals' expectations about how their data is actually going to be used, and also about the understanding of what's going to happen to their data.
Right.
And I think that's the big thing. So you have the regulations. So you have the General Data Protection Regulation, GDPR, which was coming in the European Union,
Yeah.
still in the
Yes.
UK. And it's become that global benchmark as to what's expected. Okay, I'm not dealing with America here, with each individual state having its own approach to data privacy, but I'm talking about other areas. So to me, that is a very important thing. Yeah, what is it? It's the data is the new oil and things
Oil.
like that. I'm not going to start going on about that, but what it is it's particularly for insurance, it's the foundation for what you're wanting to try and achieve. So you need to be able to use the data to make what you do better in its most simple way possible. So you've got to have that data on board. And if you get it right, it's going to really help you. But it needs protection. You need to use it in a way that is appropriate. You need to make sure that people understand how you're going to use their data within your systems, within what you're doing, within your processes, so that they can be very clear as to what you will do, what you won't do, and to make sure their rights on it are protected. That's absolutely vital for this. So where do we go on this one here? So if you go back and you look at the data, it's also how we use it going forwards. Now, the big one is how people's data gets used in your AI developments within the organization. I think it was, what was it? It was Air Canada, wasn't it? They got into a lot of trouble because of the way in which they'd used individuals' data as part of their AI training, and it had got embedded. So how do you deal with that situation? It's
I think this is also I think recently an Indian insurance firm, because of a cyber fraud, they lost the customer data, I think, for a couple of millions customers. So I see that as also as a challenge, right, for the risk managers, right? How do they protect the privacy of the customers, right?
Yeah, it's in its basic extent. First of all, how you collect the data. Are you making sure everyone knows what you're doing with the data, with their data, once you've sucked it into your organization?
Yeah.
Once you've sucked it in, you do actually use it for the things you're saying and not for other things, just because you want to. You then have your layers of protection that sit alongside it, not only in terms of your external shell, so that you're protecting yourselves against hackers or cyber fraudsters, in terms of what's coming through,